India today accesses a charge sheet that was filed against Tamil Nadu Minister V. Senthil Balaji in the money laundering case. That 3,000-page charge sheet details the cash for jobs scam which allegedly took place back in 2014 when Senthil was the transport minister in the previous AIDMK regime. ED says that Senthil had misused his post, sought cash from job aspirants, ensuring them jobs in the transport department. Says that the marks of those candidates who paid bribe was tampered with to ensure that they'd receive jobs. ED now claims that Senthil Balaji had challenged the cash through his accomplices. In fact, he had collected all that money through many of his accomplices that he had put in place, and his brother who was laundering that money for him. These are the allegations against Senthil Balaji. ED has also quizzed Senthil over sudden spike of the cash flow, cash deposits into his wife S. Meghala's bank accounts. He will now remain in custody until 15th of September. Shilpa Nair joining us live for more on that. Shilpa, some really worrying details surfacing on Senthil money laundering scam. The cash for jobs scam has been the charge sheet.
That's right, Nabla. In fact, the details given in the ED charge sheet
All right, we seem to have a problem with Shilpa's audio. Shilpa, we're going to get back to you on this. But Senthil Balaji, a minister in the DMK government right now, he's under ED scanner for a cash for jobs scam. And as the ED files a charge sheet, breaks down the intensity of the crime. It's, of course, allegations that needs to be probed. But prima facie, the ED suspects that Senthil Balaji has managed to create multiple channels to take money from those job aspirants. And a lot of that money was also pumped into his own wife's bank account. Shilpa Nair back with us. Shilpa, go on. Shilpa?
Well, yes, Nabila. In fact, the details in the ED charge sheet against Senthil Balaji is quite serious. In fact, indebted is the only channel to access that charge sheet. And ED essentially talks about the kind of role that Senthil Balaji played as the transport minister. Remember, when this cash for jobs scam took place, he was the transport minister in the AIDMK government. So ED has given details of the role Senthil Balaji played, his personal assistants, several other officials in the transport department played in this entire scam, where money was taken from candidates in lieu for jobs in the transport department. Several candidates had applied for the post of drivers, technicians, etc. in the transport department, and the allegation is that Senthil Balaji and others in the government in his department had taken money from these candidates to give them the job. Now ED has recorded statements of several of these candidates who were given jobs, several other suspects in the case, and the charge sheet says all of them have talked about the role of Senthil Balaji and his PA, how money was collected from these candidates, and most importantly, ED highlights the fact that during the time, the bank accounts of Senthil Balaji, his wife, Senthil Balaji's brother Ashok, and Ashok's wife showed a massive spike. And they could not, when confronted with these bank statements, the ED says Senthil Balaji did not give a proper answer as to how they got this money. In fact, Senthil Balaji's only known sources of income, according to him, is the salary that he received as an MLA or minister, and also some agricultural income. And the money that was there in the bank deposit, it did not reflect in his income tax return. So that is the reason why the ED believes this is laundered money, this is proceeds of crime that was there in the
he's in ED custody, he's in judicial custody, we believe, and will remain in custody for the next 15 days, or at least till September 15th. That's the latest that we have on Senthil Balaji, but thank you very much, Shilpa Nair, for joining us on that.